Sun, sea, relax, fun equal money.
Fun and relax are the first elements that form the basis of tourism.
Then, when you add the sun and sea, wellness and art,
you get the perfect mix for the so-called mass tourism.
And the Romagna coast is one of the best examples in Italy of this model of tourism.
But when business distracts attention from the risk and the limits of tolerance of a territory, then sooner or later the problem starts to become evident.
And sometimes in a violent way.
And the town where I am now, Cesenatico, is a striking example of how man and nature can be so much friends as enemies.
This small town of ancient origins boasts of an artistic and truly unique cultural heritage linked to the sea, of which the Maritime Museum is the emblem.
Even Leonardo da Vinci played a part in the design of the harbour, which is so characteristic. During the 20th century, the town has been able to exploit the spread of the sun and sea tourism, shown by the several touristic facilities.
For over a century, this town has greatly expanded, occupying more and more areas of both the coastal and internal territory, with houses, hotels and important infrastructures.
However, the strong pressure of human activities on the land has not always adequately taken into account the characteristic of the latter.
A large part of the hinterland here, historically agricultural, is characterized by the huge network of channels that form a real artificial reservoir, headed to the port channel located in the historic center of Cesenatico.
However, at the turn of the 20th and 21st centuries, all chickens came home to roost.
On several occasions indeed, the heavy rainfalls increased the water flow rate of channels in a short time, without the possibility for the water to quickly drain to the sea during strong storms. The result? The flooding of vast agricultural and urban areas, included the historic center.
This serious episode, however, raised the people's awareness of the local environmental issues.
The real causes of these disasters, in fact, were in the strong urbanization of the territory and the inadequate draining networks, unprepared to handle such a large amount of water in a very short time. The unusual repetition of these phenomena in the span of just 10 years showed also the potential impact of climate change on coastal areas.
Strong urbanization and climate change together had endangered the safety of the town and its territory.
Thus, in the last years, works of rehabilitation and modernizations were programmed and implemented on areas and infrastructures. And new works were made to secure the port channel from the strong storms, taking inspiration even from 500 years old projects, such as the floodgates named Porte Vinciane from its inventor, Leonardo da Vinci.
The scope for action remains huge, and there is still a great deal to be done. However, the experience of Cesenatico reminds us that a good management of a territory, although it may not prevent the advent of natural disasters, it can certainly reduce the risk.
And thinking about the future, we know that prevention is better than cure.
Because even if playing is fun, gambling with nature can be very dangerous.
Royal flesh.
Oh shit.